But that's what they hope for. If you go to the playoffs, you're going to see him. He could tear your team up. Maybe wipe his ass with the football.
I would love to see Josh Gordon wipe his ass with the football in Gillette if they ever play the Browns in the playoffs, AFC Championship.
All right. Next, we're talking about
Bill Belichick would cut Josh Gordon if he did that.
No, he just wouldn't start him for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
All right. Time for we're talking about Fitzpatrick. Is it Fitzmagic or Fitztragic? All right. I'll start us off. Go. All right. Fitzpatrick, he is 100% Fitzmagic. He's had 2 300-plus yard games in the first 2 games of the season. He's got the top quarterback rating, on pace for the top quarterback rating of all time since they started keeping the stat. Fitzpatrick is the truth. I'm glad that they're done with Jabu. Jabu's worried about an Uber driver right now. It's all Fitzpatrick's team. Keep wearing the chains. Keep wearing the jackets.
Dude, Fitzmagic is 100% in effect. I'm ready to proclaim him the MVP of the league. Just wait for Fitzmagic. Throw on the creamsicle jerseys. It's over. The season's done. Once Fitzpatrick puts on that creamsicle jersey, the Bucs are locked.
They're winning. They're winning.
They're gonna win. Jameis, he probably should just find a trade now because he's not getting that job back. Oh, it's impossible.
Not at all. I do have to say, though, the only thing I am very down against Fitzpatrick about is I had the chance to draft Deshaun Watson, and I didn't because I was like, the Buccaneers suck. Only thing I'm sad about.
Deshaun Jackson?
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, D-Jax.
Yeah. All right, so next we're talking about the Bills player, Devontae Adams.
Wait a minute, before we go on. So you were going to – was it LaShawn McCoy they said was in gang, or was it Deshaun Jackson they said was in a gang?
I think it's McCoy. McCoy was the one that had his
Well, for my joke, you were going to draft a gang-affiliated player? What is wrong with you?
Oh, well then, yeah, it was Deshaun Jackson. All right, so next we're talking about the Bills player. Who is it? Adams what's his first name?
Devontae Davis.
Davis, not Adams. Devontae Davis retired at halftime in the middle of the Bills game. Why don't you take this one away, Mike?
All right, before I get going, this podcast it's not going very well. So I'm just going to retire. I'm going to take my guaranteed contract, and I'm going to get out of here. You guys find some other way to guard players at half.
No, I shouldn't have given you guaranteed money when I knew we were going to be the worst podcast in the NFL.
Yeah, it's a really good job what the Bills are doing. They're really going hard for this tank. They're telling players to retire now. Just, hey, man, mail it in. Just give up.
You think the head coach who decided to keep Peterman over McCarron saw the first game and was like, you know what? If any of you guys want out, go ahead. I don't blame you at this point.
I bet Vontae Davis, the only reason he didn't retire at first, he was practicing against Nathan Peterman every week. He's like, man, I still got it. I'm getting infections left and right.
I got to say, though, is it at halftime detrimental to – I know that there's not a lot of detriment to the locker room at this point, but isn't that – I mean, can't you wait till the end of the game and just be like, hey, don't play me?
Just imagine a young guy in the locker room. It's like his second week on the job.
Shit.
It's like, did he just retire? What?
Can you do that?
Can I retire? We suck.
All right. Next off is the NCAA considering changing the fair catch rule. No fake fair catches. I don't know the intricacies of this rule, but I gotta say, I understand their stop for the fake fair catch. Here's my problem with it. If you're gonna stop the fair catch rule, eliminate the kickoff rule. I don't think there should be kickoffs in the sport. It's a stupid – I don't think there should be kickoffs. I think it's dumb. I think it's the way a lot of players get hurt. There's no real way to perfect it. It's basically just luck. I mean, that's all it is luck if you get a hole.
So what do you do about onside kicks? Is that just a separate entity? You're like, all right, we're going to try an onside kick?
So someone proposed this, and I think it's fantastic. After you score a touchdown or score any points, you start with the ball on the 4th and 15. So it's 4th and 15 on the 30. So you're going to punt it every single time. A punt's different than a kickoff because contact starts from the line of scrimmage, not 10 yards or 50 yards downfield, whatever it is.
Matt, you're taking away jobs. First off, your kickoff guy's losing it. Your kick return guy's losing it. Less special teams. People are losing jobs. You're just taking away jobs at this point, and I'm not about people losing their jobs.
I'm not taking away jobs. I'm taking away – I think it should be punts because you'll punt it every time. I think it should be punts.
I love punting. You know how much I love punting. 4th and 1, always punt. If you got a chance for the field goal, punt. I'm a big punt guy, big fake punt guy, very big fake punt guy. But you do not get rid of kickoffs. Can't get rid of them.
I don't know. Okay.
Big punt guy.
All right, next we're talking about a tweet that surfaced claiming Kevin Durant is going to the Lakers. All right, do you want me to start with this one or do you want to start with it?
You seem like you're real into it, so you go for it.
All right. There was a tweet that surfaced claiming they knew that Kevin Durant was going to go to the Lakers in not this year, but the next year, so he could play with LeBron, win a couple championships, but ultimately be the one to take over for LeBron. It's an interesting decision. I don't think it's going to happen, but I like that it's being put out there. I would love for Kevin Durant to leave the Warriors after winning 3 or 4 in a row, whatever it is with them, and then joining LeBron at the Lakers. I think it would be perfect.
Yeah, this ain't happening. Not a chance in hell Kevin Durant's going to join the Lakers. I think LeBron will just refuse to have him.
Oh, no way LeBron will refuse to have him. LeBron picked him for his All-Star team. LeBron would love it.
That's such a big deal.
It is a big deal. LeBron would love it. I'm telling you right now. They're friends. They made a rap song together.
You know what LeBron did to his other friends?
What?
He told Kyrie, get lost. He said, Kevin Love, I'm leaving you in Cleveland. I mean, that's kind of I don't know if it's a downgrade of Minnesota to Cleveland, but I mean, it's definitely not an upgrade.
LeBron loves Cleveland. All right.
No, he doesn't.
There's next one this next one.
Wait, before we go on, I want to say Baker is bigger to the city of Cleveland than LeBron will ever be. That one half of football, LeBron's bigger to this city of Cleveland.
I'm actually going to add another topic onto the end that we don't have that I would like to hear your take on, okay? I'm going to surprise you with it.
Okay.
All right. Next, we have one that I'll probably take all of, but Serge Ibaka and his YouTube channel. All right, you ready for this?
Okay.
All right. Serge Ibaka has this YouTube channel, and it's basically like a cooking series, and it's fantastic. What he does is he takes what he calls like food from his home country, the Congo, and cooks it for people and has people try it. But so far, he's cooked worms, chicken feet, and cow tongue, and it's hilarious. He's had Bismack Biyombo on, Romelu Lukaku for at Manchester United, and recently DeMar DeRozan, and it's the greatest thing ever. Just watching, like, I don't think this is actually like Congo food. I don't believe it, but it's hilarious. He keeps up in the ante, and I gotta say, Serge Ibaka, if you listen to this podcast, which I know you don't, I love your cooking show, and I just want you to, like, at the very end, the last episode has to be, like, I don't know who, like Kyle Lowry or someone. You got to feed him like just a human or something like that. You got to just keep taking it up a notch. I love it. Anybody that listens to it should check it out immediately.
If Serge Ibaka is listening to this, or someone that's really close in contact with Serge, we'd love to be on the show.
Gosh, I would eat. You couldn't put anything out there that I wouldn't eat. I'm serious. It's fantastic.
And I would love to watch Matt eat some weird food.
Okay. Next, I think I'm gonna let you take it all.
All of it?
I think so. NBA playoff odds have released. The Hawks, right now, your team, currently at plus 2,000 to, I'm assuming, win it all.
To just make the playoffs.
Oh, jeez. So, all right, I got 60 seconds up for you. Why don't you go ahead and talk about it?
So, first off, we're not even the last team. Sacramento Kings came in at plus 2,500. But let me get this straight. The Hawks, they're bad, but the East is very, very bad. You put $100 down, you could win $2,000 just if the Hawks just sneak by and get the 8th seed. Just imagine a few players get injured, a few big names. Some of these teams are real garbage. The Hawks could steal a few games from the Magic, the Bulls. They're gonna win at least 20 games. And then the next 20, that's the big thing. We got to win 40 games.
How good does Trae Young have to be?
Oh, first off, I have the greatest nickname for Trae Young and Huerter. There's Ice Tray, no, Lunch Tray, and Juice Box. Huerter's clearly Juice Box. And then you got Omari Spellman. He's going to be donut. He's going to be like your breakfast thing. We're working on
a
Omari
whole
Spellman.
food thing?
Yeah. Lunch tray and juice box. The new Splash Bros.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know who you have. Who do you have besides Trae Young?
Kent Bazemore, Torian Prince, Jeremy Lin, Vince Carter, Alex Len, Mike Scala.
That's an interesting. Are we putting down we'll put down like $10 on it, maybe win 200?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Imagine how awesome that would be. It's definitely worth the bet. It's definitely worth the gamble.
We'll see. All right. So next thing we're talking about, Antonio Brown didn't show up to practice on Monday. I'll let you start this one. All right, ready? Go.
First off, Antonio, this is your job. You can't just not show up. You get paid to play a game. This is your team. These are your friends. Juju Smith-Schuster was looking up to you. What are you going to do now? Who's he supposed to look up to? Le'Veon Bell? Not a chance, because he's not there either. He has no one to look up to. This team is in disarray. Mike Tomlin is running a clown show, and the Steelers are falling apart. Big Ben is literally falling apart. Literally getting hurt every day. Falling apart.
I got to say, Smith-Schuster actually turned to looking up to Big Ben, and he's currently going into every single bathroom he can find.
No, that's a bad joke.
Anyways, I gotta say, Antonio Brown, they took Le'Veon off the roster, and he was like, all right, they don't want to pay people. You know what? I don't need to be here. I know I'm going to start. I know I'm going to get paid. Why do I even show up to practice? He took it from the late, great Allen Iverson. Not late, but the great Allen Iverson. Practice? Practice? I gotta say, I respect him for it. All right, next, another basketball topic. Jimmy Buckets, once out of Minnesota, demanded a trade. Originally, 3 teams were on his list. Now, currently 5.
Oh, there's 5 now? I only know the 3. I know it's the Nets, the Clippers, and the Knicks.
Supposedly expanded the list to 5. I'll go ahead.
So you're telling me that Jimmy Butler and Tom Thibodeau, they're not working again? It's just not working again?
Yeah, I'll start it up. First of all, that first point, Tom Thibodeau actually earned Jimmy Butler a bunch of money because Garpax did not want to play Jimmy Butler because they thought he was too good. They wanted to play Tony Snell, but Tom Thibodeau was like, no, I'm going to play him 95 minutes. And they're like, they're only 48 minutes a game. He's like, damn it, 48 minutes, fine.
So much overtime. So much overtime.
Anyways, I hate to say this. I like Jimmy Butler. He sounds like kind of a bitch. After reading everything, sounds like a bitch, and I don't know. I think I side with Tom Thibodeau on this one.
You can't be asking out. You can't demand trades from every team you've ever played for. That's just not a recipe for a good time. Could you imagine if he got traded to the Knicks? He would get destroyed by the media. There.
I hope he gets traded to the Nets, though.
The Nets? I want him to go to the Knicks because I would love that Knicks to have somebody decent, and I would like to see the Knicks make the playoffs soon.
Well, the Knicks are getting Kyrie Irving.
That would be awesome to see Kyrie and Kristaps.
Yeah, I know. I'm a fan of Kristaps. I don't know. I think Jimmy Butler's kind of a bitch.
I do. There's no way you can't demand trades from every team you play on. It's grow up. You got to grow up. You got a good team. And I've heard him talk oh, my players don't practice hard. Like, Jimmy, you ain't playing hard. No one cares.
Well, okay, he is playing hard. I think he's a good player, but I also think
he's a good player. He's a good player.
All right. Anyways, okay, a couple more topics left. This one, Red Sox division banner fell out of a truck, now being held hostage. I'll let you take it away and explain the situation.
All right, so you got the 2 most Boston guys I ever heard. They went for their cup of coffee. They were just driving, probably going to their construction little job they're at, Goodwill Hunting style. Matt Damon's probably in the back of the truck. Ben Affleck's somewhere. I don't know. They just happened to find the division banner on the highway. They unroll it and everything. They're just talking about how they want to get it home, but hey, we kind of want playoff tickets. And then at the end of the video, these guys say, it's a shame. This could end up in the wrong hands if you don't do the right thing. Like, where is this going to go? They're going to give it to the Yankee fans?
Yeah, any Yankee fans.
And they're just going to curse the Red Sox again?
They're gonna give it to Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is going to pee on it, and it's.
I was about to say I almost said Aaron Judge is going to piss on it, but then I was like, no, Aaron Judge is too nice of a guy.
Since that has happened, though, I don't know if the Red Sox won last night, but the Red Sox destroyed the Yankees tonight. So I don't think it's a curse yet, but I think it's leading to something.